Hey, vinyl community. Hello, hello. How y'all doing? Good to see you today. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well, making videos. I've been watching them. You're out there. I know. I see you. Beetle Brad is doing well. Well, today I'm doing something different. I had a viewer wanting to know if I could do a video on what I would consider a fantasy Beatles album. So by picking songs, determined what songs I chose and kind of making a fantasy Beatle album. So this kind of goes, okay, I see where my dog will in here. This video kind of shows the songs that I picked and putting together my fantasy Beatles album. So that's kind of fun. So let me show you. I went a little step further. Instead of just doing a random pick of songs, I went ahead and made a front and back cover too. So I've got pictures for my front and back cover. So here's my front cover, and this is my front cover. As you can see, I like Ringo in the front there. That's kind of a nice change up. There's my front cover. That's for Beetle Brad making his album. And then this is my back. My back picture is this. Let me get it all in there. Isn't that kind of cool? Kind of looks like Beetle Brad's museum upstairs. But yeah, that's cool. I'm just holding it there because it's kind of neat. You can see a lot of cool stuff in that. All right, now I wrote down my album so I can at least look at that and get an idea of what I think would be my Beatles songs that I would choose. First song is Please Please Me. Let's start with an opening rocking song. Please Please Me. Excellent, excellent song. Great strong vocals by John. Just throws it out there of an early song of saying, hey, we're here to stay. We are the Beatles and we're ready to rock, and this is what we can do, what we can show. I don't have these in order, so they kind of jump around a little bit, but there's some songs that I did not include, but you know, there's so many Beatles songs, so we can't include them all. Be a fantastic big box set. All right, second song, It Won't Be Long. Another great song, another good song that was a strong, just fantastic song. And they made a little bit of footage for the anthology of Des Hoffman's clip of showing some footage of the Beatles and stuff. And that's really cool. Really like that a lot. So It Won't Be Long is a great song. So that's my second song into the album. And then my third classic that rocks in was George Harrison, I'm Happy Just to Dance With You. A very good song by George. I feel as if this is a great song by George. When George Harrison toured with Eric Clapton in Japan when they did their tour, when the two of them, I would have loved to have heard George do this song. I think this would have been great to have heard in concert. George has never done this in concert, and I think it would have been terrific to hear him sing this song. It would have been a great song during the Beatle period too. So that's number 3. Number 4, I Feel Fine. Oh yeah, good song, good beginning with the guitar riff and the echoing and just the good song of coming at you strong and loud. A good song. So I just all these songs I think are great. So these, of course, I picked them. So those are the ones that I picked. So, and that's I Feel Fine. Then my next one is by Ringo. What Goes On. This is number 5. So this is a good song. I feel Ringo did a really good job on this. I think Ringo has a good strong voice for this song. I think it suits his voice. What Goes On was good for him. It just blends well. So that's my number 5. And then to round off side 1 is number 6, and it is For No One. Just a good song, just a smooth, it flows. If you listen to this song, just kind of close your eyes sometime and listen to it, and just let the song flow through your mind and listen to it instead of, like a lot of us, we listen to CDs in the car, we're out and about and doing things and listening to the Beatles XM channel. But sometimes, seriously, sit down and listen to this song just in quietness. We never do that anymore, just listening to vinyl or listening to our music quietly and just alone. So For No One ends up my side 1, like I said. Okay, now we flip the record over. I should have had a vinyl. Okay, here's my record. Now we flip the record over, and we start off with, which I felt would have been a fun side 2 for the first song. We start off with a George Harrison song, Within You, Without You, which does start off on side 2. So there. I felt as if this was fun. This is a great song by George. This song is very special, very just a real listener. It's one of those songs you don't listen you don't listen to it and then just toss it to the side. It stays in your head and it makes you ponder the song a lot. So this is my side 2 first song. And then for fun, we throw in an obscure track just to make it more fun. And it's Ringo, If You've Got Troubles, which is a good song. Ended up on the anthology, but for those of us that are collectors, it was on a lot of bootlegs. Good song by Ringo. My understanding, I'm not totally positive, but I think it was going to be on the Help LP. But it did not make it. Or it could have been Rubber Soul, but I think it was Help. But this is a good song, great song, and like I said, it's on the anthology, so if you want to hear it, it's on that. If You've Got Trouble, and that's number 2. Number 3, I thought would be fun to put in, and it's Honey Pie. Another good song that just is a classic rocker. This is kind of buried in the White Album, and I feel as if it's kind of a little bit lost, but it's so sorry, I said White Album. It's not on the White Album. Yeah, since I said that, we'll just keep going. Yeah, you know what album it's on. I'm just testing you. Yeah, I said White Album. But anyway, Honey Pie is a great song. Just a real good song. Yeah, it is White Album. So it's a good song, great rocker, kind of a nostalgic look at Paul back with his dad and all of that kind of stuff. So that's a good song. Sorry about that, I just got mixed up. And then my next song after that is number 4 on side 2, and it's Come Together. A great song by John, as a strong anthem of just a good come together, a peace and love, and just kind of brings the song and the whole album, kind of brings it together. Come Together is just a good, solid song. I can't think of anything to say about Come Together because the song says it all. The song says everything it needs to be said. So we'll leave it at that. And number 5 is Two of Us, which is a good harmony, almost like an Everly Brothers kind of song that's just pulled together as a grand classic. So number 5 is Two of Us. Great song. Great harmonies, fantastic. I love to see there is footage of this, which is terrific, that we finally get to see finally some Beatles footage, which I always love to see videos of everything that they've done, and sometimes it's obscure and hard to come across, but we do get that for Two of Us. And now we round off the album with another track by George Harrison, Why My Guitar Gently Weeps. This song was totally, unbelievably lost in the midst of the album. This song should have been released as a single. This song should have been released as a video. This song should have been played on XM a lot more. This song, I think, sums up George Harrison as a guitar playing is phenomenal. Where I live, we have twice a year we have what's called Beatles Day, and they rent out one of the big buildings downtown, one of the auditoriums, and they have about 30 bands play live, and you get to see all these bands for a price. And you get all these different, you get reggae, and you get pop, and you get rock and roll, but they all do Beatles songs. All these different bands pull together, and they all do, each and every one of them do Beatles songs. And there's a fantastic guitar player. He's an older guy, and he did this song, While My Guitar Gently Weeps. And it was just breathtaking the way this guy played his guitar. He got a standing ovation. It was just so phenomenal. So that kind of sticks in my head as a fantastic song anyway. When I heard it at this Beatles show, it just left everybody breathless of how good this guy really was. And he's made CDs. He's kind of well known in this area where I live, but pretty much not outside of where I live. But number 6 for George Harrison, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, ends my album. So, I hope you enjoyed watching my video and just understanding what clips I picked for my Beatles, for my front cover of this album. Great. That's my front cover again. So, hope you enjoyed watching this. Subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you thought of this segment. Let me know, chat with me, and also for those of you that do have video channels, come on guys, jump on with this one. Let me send out a vinyl thread to each and every one of you. Jump on the bandwagon and come up with your favorite 12 songs that you felt as if would have been your fantasy Beatles album. I know a lot of you are saying, oh, Beatle Brad, I wouldn't have chosen that song, I would have chosen this. Oh, come on, make a video for me. Let's see what you guys come up with. I'd love to hear your comments, love to see your videos. So I'm sending out a vinyl thread and seeing if you guys can come up with a video as well. All right, vinyl community, let's see you do it. And as I say on my videos, I am out of here. Take care, everybody.